Hello everyone. Today we have another interesting thing to look at in regards to some Dragon Ball Z scorecards, as well as some other bonus things. And this particular thing I have not seen before, though I have heard about it in the past. So without further ado, let's take a look what's in the box. All right, so as you can see here, this box is very destroyed. But what we have here is labeled 50 Dragon Ball Z packs. Look for GT Saga, Saiyan Saga, Cell Saga, World Games, and more. Free promo card inside. And the inside is very mangled. Looks like it was wet at some point. On the back here, we have other great offers. Them advertising 3 packs in 1, 24 Kid Buu packs, and 15 GT packs. Now, some of you might know immediately what this is. Some of you might have a guess. But if we look at the fine print down here, we have copyright 2006 MJ Holdings. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with MJ Holdings, I'm actually surprised they were around this long in 2006. Now, MJ Holdings is more synonymous with the Magic trading card game because of their repackaging and distribution of damaged products that didn't sell. They've been recently in getting criticism because they have been creating mystery packs where they put in very low value objects in a box you can't see in and then sell it at an up price. However, back in the day, and even still today, what they do is they sell like booster packs that either don't sell or are damaged, and they put them in these like generic packs and sell them. And they are a distributing company for a lot of major chains like Walmart and Target, to my knowledge. There's very little public information about them. With that being said, this has to be some of their earlier work, and this is copyrighted in 2006, which means obviously GT was out, and essentially the Dragon Ball Z score card game was dead, or at least over, like as far as all the sagas being out. So I'm sure they had a lot of stock left. There's still a good bit of stock left in some of the series sagas today, and they were selling these at Walmarts and Targets and probably local game stores. And I've heard rumors that these kind of things, or like these, were going for $10, $20. And I mean, you were getting so many packs, which, you know, in 2019 makes you drool a little bit. But that's just what happens when a card game ends or becomes unpopular. They're essentially worthless. And MJ Holdings was just trying to recoup some money. So, and I do remember buying, I believe it was probably MJ Holdings, Yu-Gi-Oh packs of similar things in that era, maybe a year before, like 2005. So they were around, and I do remember seeing them, and they are certainly still around today. So when I bought this actually wasn't advertised because it's very destroyed. So this was a bonus. However, what was in there were these. So what we have here are 50 packs, and not all of them are score, which is interesting. Most, I would say at least half of them are, and we'll go through them real quick, and we will open some today. So we got 3 cell games. These are all unlimited except for I think some GT ones. So we got 3 cell games. World games, and you can still find world games pretty easily today, especially unlimited. We got 6 of those. Love some androids. Android Saga, 4 of those. 2 Saiyan, you'd think there would be more of these. Surprised that these were in there. 3 Frieza, because limited or not, these are still hard to come by. 1 Fusion, for some reason. Another awesome find was 5 unlimited Cell Saga, which is crazy. They're hot tickets these days. And then 3 Sensu packs, 2 from the Cell games, 1 from the World games. These are really not worth much. And then so So do we have any other Score ones? Yeah, so we have the GT stuff down here. And I don't really collect GT, as you might know. But we got a good little assortment. 2 17s, 3. These I think are the limited ones. Yeah, these are the only limited. Shadow Dragon, baby, 17. And are we missing? I think we're missing one of the sagas. Forgetting of the GT saga. I think the Lost Episodes is a subset. So here are the other ones. Now, at the time when you went into a store, Dragon Ball Z was very popular in the early 2000s, of course. There were many other trading cards that were trying to capitalize, but this is like the only game. Score was the only game at the time. Most of these are the, Artbox, and there was 3 series. They're not really labeled very well. There's 2 of those. Got 2 of these. You see these every once in a while. The packaging is awful. Look at that. It's so faded, but I think that's how they always looked, which is awful. We have these guys, more Artbox. Series 2, once again, of Artbox. More Artbox. And what Artbox are is they're essentially just screenshots of the episodes, which are still cool. We have an early Panini one, which I thought was interesting, because now Panini is known for making the reboot of the card game. Yeah, an Artbox, more Artbox. So yeah, we'll open some of these up. I'm not going to open every single pack. There are some that I don't need to open, and I'd rather keep sealed. But I got this at a really good price online, of course, and basically, you know, between these 8 packs, it pays for itself, because these are pretty good boosters to open. I don't know what the quality of the cards are going to be like, because they were in this box and they do all 50 fit like this, but I wasn't going to put them back in there because that would probably damage them further. They are damaged. So yeah, let's open some up here. Oh, what do we start with? Let's see what we got. I'm going to open up some of these at some point, because I remember buying a pack or 2 just to see what they were like as a kid and being very disappointed, or maybe that your grandma or someone gets you some because you're like, pick me up a pack of cards, and you really wanted these because this is what everybody played and traded with, but then you got one of these. But they were cool to put on like a bulletin board, or just to decorate your binder with, especially if they were like a scene in the show that you really liked. All right, so let's start off with, I guess, the Saiyan Saga. This is the 9-card one, foil card included, and I don't know how to tell. I don't think you can tell which is limited or not with the Saiyan Saga. So I'm going to say they're unlimited because it's in this assortment, but they could very well be limited. Sorry, I do not know the card orders. I'm going to say probably the back, and what do we got here? All right, so they are limited. Once again, you never know. There, you got a little pack fresh Score cards. Ooh, there's our 5-star. Our foil is a 1-star. All right, so nothing crazy in that one. All right, open up the other Saiyan one. Let's see, I want to see the order. Let's see, so we want to go 3 from the back, I guess. All right, we can do that. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and this should be the foil. That should be the rare. All right. So with our uncommons, Meditation Drill, TN, Mother's Touch, going into the commons here. All right, next one should be our rare. Got Red Life Tack Drill and another 1-star foil. All right, so that's the Saiyan saga, and I'll take them. Like I said, love some pack fresh cards. Oh boy, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Oh my. All right. I don't really like World Games. I don't really need many. Just because I have so many World Games cards. All right. I don't know if the order is the same. Probably not, but we'll go with it. Start off with the uncommons. Rare should be next. Frog. Oh, awesome. And a foil. Great. And these are, of course, unlimited. Cool, we hit a foil on that. I don't know if I'll open any more, just because I don't really need them. All right, we'll go with a Cell Games, I suppose. Unlimited Cell Games. All right. And of course, anytime we're opening boosters, we're trying to get some ultra rares, though the chances of hitting them are extremely rare. All right, so... Oh, okay, so with these packs, this is, I believe, the rare. I don't think we got a foil then. So we'll take a look here. All right, no foil, I don't think. And we got Caught Off Guard Drill. And then we get these two little inserts. We got little, I think, is that Trunks or Piccolo? I'm not sure. Cool, cool. We got that preview card for the World Games, if you were confused. All right, moving along here. We'll keep those sealed. I'm not going to open up this Fusion one. Nor am I going to open up these blast packs. I know what's in them. I have quite a few of them around just because they're so dirt cheap. All right, which one do we open up next? All right, we're gonna pick an Android one. Now, which one? We'll pick that one. Android, my favorite saga, of course. If I can open them. All right. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I don't know the order once again. I'm going to say it's that one. I'll start with the uncommons. All right, rare should be coming up. Oh, wow. Amazing. We got a foil rare. I can't tell you how lucky we are to pull that, especially out of the 4 packs. That was a great call. Wow, I love the foiling here. And we got another rare. So this was a good hit pack. Amazing. Awesome. Very happy about those. Very happy. Yeah, good call on that. All right. Now, which one should I open? These are the most popular of the sets, I would say. We got all cells here. Which one feels a little lucky? We'll just go with the top one. I'm not going to open all those just because I don't really need to at the moment. Maybe another day, another time. let's hope for another pack like we had last time. We're going to go 3 from the back. Put those uncommons up top. The car. There's also one called the truck. Oh, there's our rare. Any foils in this one? No foils. Alright, not the best pack. No ultra rares. Bummer. Alright. And as far as the Dragon Ball Z ones, just going to open up one more. And we're going to do Frieza Saga. We will open up some of these guys. Alright, unlimited once again. And man, this has to be one of the first Frieza packs that I've opened in a very long time, so. Man, the seals on these are incredible. And I know I don't want to be that guy, but I'm having a hard time here, so. Still having a hard time. Oh, Jesus. Alright, who knows the order these days? I'm still going to go 3 back. They weren't really consistent here, were they? Alright, so we got some uncommons first. Gotta love the Saga. Alright, I think the rare, there's the preview. Our rare should be coming up. Ooh, great. A Nappa Restored. Alright. No foil there. Alright, so I think I'm going to cool it on the Z packs. To open up the GT packs or not, I really don't collect these. I'm not going to open up any of these just because I don't really care, to be honest. They're worth more to me, I guess, sealed. However, let's open up maybe some of these, just because I'm curious to know which ones. We're going to leave that one sealed. Alright, we got a lot of these ones, so we'll open up one of those. We'll go from there. Almost looks like the same there. Series 2, I don't know what series that is. So, this will be a still, and these are tall packs. Comparatively, though, I think the cards are the same size. One special bonus card. 6 cards. They're thick cards. And this is copyright 99, so I don't know when these actually came out. Well, I don't even know what set they are. I'm just going to save us some time here. Alright. These are thick cards. We'll see which stylings these are. I don't know if you get one bonus card. I don't know if it's a foil. So wait, alright. Interesting. So I'm not from, well, oh, interesting, okay. There's the foil, I guess, which is cool. These are just neat. I mean, obviously you can't play with them, but they're always cool to look at. And they're pretty high-res shots of the show as compared to some of the scorecards, which had really poor screenshots of the show. Nice. Yeah, so is it victory or defeat or victory that waits in the dark? So, all right, well, I think that's all we're going to have time for today. This video is running kind of long. Perhaps at another time, we'll open up some of these guys that I still have left. And the big hit today was this awesome 5-star rare from the Android Saga. So thanks for joining me, guys. Stay tuned for more. I got some other videos in the works here, and we'll catch you guys around.